Hey little chefs, it's Miss Maria here coming from my home to yours with something really cute and fun to go along with this week's Story Chef's recipe. We so miss cooking with you, and we hope that you're enjoying the activities we've sent over your way while we're all staying home and staying safe and healthy. This week's story is called Bread and Jam for Francis, and by the end of the story, you will be able to guess what you're going to be making in the kitchen. For now, take a look at this fussy little badger whose favorite food is what? Bread and jam, and who won't try anything new because she's become a really fussy eater, which is understandable because once you find your favorite, you tend to want to stick to it, right? Because you know what you're getting and you know it'll taste good. Let's see what happens though with Francis and all this bread and jam. Think about your favorite food and what would happen if you started eating it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack. Okay, it was breakfast time. Father was eating his egg. Mother was eating her egg. Gloria was sitting in a high chair and eating her egg too. Francis was eating bread and jam. What a lovely egg, said Father. It is just the thing to start the day off right, said Mother. I agree, 'cause I love eggs. Francis did not eat her egg. What a pity. Francis sang a little song to it. She sang the song very softly. I do not like the way you slide. I do not like your soft inside. I do not like you lots of ways, and I could do for many days without eggs. Francis spread jam on another slice of bread. Why do you keep eating bread and jam? Asked Father, when you have a lovely egg. I like bread and jam, said Francis, because it does not slide off your spoon in a funny way. Well, of course, said Father, but there are other kinds of eggs. Yes, said Francis, but sunny-side-up eggs lie on the plate and look up at you, and sunny-side-down eggs just lie on their stomachs and wait. I think it's time for you to go to school now, said Mother. Francis picked up her books, her lunchbox, and her skipping rope. Then she kissed Mother and Father goodbye and went to the bus stop. While she waited for the bus, she skipped and sang, Jam on biscuits, jam on toast. Jam is the thing that I like most. Jam is sticky, jam is sweet, jam is tasty, jam's a treat. Raspberry, strawberry, gooseberry, I'm very fond of jam. That evening for dinner, Mother cooked breaded veal cutlets with string beans and baked potatoes. Ah, said Father, what is there nicer on the plate and tastier to eat than breaded veal cutlet? It is a nice dish, said Mother. Eat up the string bean, Gloria. Francis looked at her plate and sang, What do cutlets wear before they're breaded? Flannel nightgowns, cowboy boots, furry jackets, sailor suits. That's silly. Then Francis spread jam on a slice of bread and took a bite. She won't try anything new, said Mother to Father. Well, said Francis, there are many different things to eat, and they taste many different ways, but when I have bread and jam, I always know what I'm getting, and I am always pleased. There she is, with her bread and jam. You try new things in your school lunches, said Mother. Today I gave you a chicken salad sandwich. I traded it to Albert, said Francis. For what? Said Father. Bread and jam, said Francis. The next morning at breakfast, Father sat down and said, Now, I call that a pretty sight. Fresh orange juice and poached eggs on toast. I agree. Francis began to sing a little song. Poached eggs on toast, why do you shiver with such a funny little quiver? Then she looked down and saw that she did not have a poached egg. no poached eggs, said Francis. I have nothing but orange juice. I know, said Mother. Why is that? Said Francis. Even Gloria has a poached egg, and she's nothing but a baby. Well, you do not like eggs, said Mother. Have some bread and jam if you're hungry. So Francis ate bread and jam and went to school. When the lunch bell rang, Francis sat down next to her friend Albert. What do you have today? I have a cream cheese, cucumber, and tomato sandwich, said Albert, and a hard-boiled egg and salt shaker, and a thermos of milk, and a bunch of grapes, and a tangerine and a cup custard. What do you have? He said. Francis opened her lunch. Bread and jam. You're lucky, said Albert. That's just what you like. I had bread and jam for dinner last night, said Francis, and for breakfast this morning. I am a very lucky girl, I guess. Francis ate her bread and jam. Then she went out to the playground and skipped rope. She did not skip as fast as she had skipped in the morning, and she sang. Jam in the morning, jam at noon, bread and jam by the light of the moon. Jam is very nice. When Francis got home, Mother said, I have a snack all ready for you. I do like snacks, said Francis. What do you think she got for snack? If you said bread and jam, you are right. Aren't you worried that maybe I'll get sick and all my teeth will fall out from eating so much bread and jam? Asked Francis. I don't think that'll happen for quite a while, said Mother, so eat it all up and enjoy it. Francis ate it up, but she did not eat all of it. After her snack, she went to skip rope, and she skipped a little bit more slowly than she'd skipped at noon. She's running out of energy. That evening for dinner, Mother cooked spaghetti and meatballs. I'm glad to see there's enough for seconds, Father said, because spaghetti and meatballs is one of my favorite dishes. Try a little spaghetti, Gloria, said Mother. There it is. That looks really yummy, doesn't it? Francis looked down at her plate, and there was no spaghetti or meatballs on it. But there was a slice of bread and, you guessed it, jam. Francis began to cry. My goodness, said Mother. Francis is crying. What's the matter? Asked Father. Francis sang a sad little song. What I am is tired of jam. I want spaghetti and meatballs, said Francis. May I have some, please? I had no idea you liked spaghetti and meatballs, said Mother. So Mother gave Francis spaghetti and meatballs, and she ate it all up. The next day, Albert asked what Francis had for lunch. I have tomato soup, Francis said, and a lobster salad sandwich. I have celery, carrot sticks, and black olives, and plums and cherries, and vanilla pudding. That's a good lunch, said Albert. I think it's nice that there are all different kinds of lunches and breakfasts and dinners and snacks. So do I, said Francis. And she made everything come out even. The end. That is a good-looking lunch. Don't you agree? So there you have it, little chefs. What do you think the recipe is going to be for? Bread and jam. If that's what you said, you're right. You're going to be jamming it up in the kitchen. Try not to eat the whole jar of jam in one sitting, though. You can enjoy it and spread it out on different days in different ways. You can add it to a sunflower butter sandwich. You can spread it on some pancakes or waffles. You could put a dollop of it in some yogurt. Lots of different ways to enjoy jam. And remember to always try new and different things because it'll keep you energized and keep your body healthy. And last but not least, you'll be able to enjoy and try new things with your family and friends together, right? That's what we like to do. We hope you enjoyed today's story, and we hope you enjoy the recipe this week. Until next time, have a great day, little chefs. Thanks for joining me. Bye.